So, reading The Way of the Superior Man, choo-choo! And came across something the other day that really got me thinking. So, it was talking about the core essence of oneself. And core essence can be masculine, feminine, or, in most people, a combination of both. But for most males, it's a lot more masculine. For most females, it's a lot more feminine. And sexual attraction happens when, the masculine core and the feminine core line up, opposites attract. And that's why, feminine women are attracted to masculine men, maybe feminine men are attracted to masculine women, and any variation in between. Nothing to do with, like, sexuality or gender or anything. We're talking about just, the core of a person, being more masculine or more feminine. And really got me thinking, because the book admitted that most of the advice in it was going to be the most helpful for masculine men. And that's, I guess, if you are a male but your inner core is more feminine, you look for help elsewhere, I guess. Although it's still, it's a great book either way, but it just got me, it's a very interesting concept, because when they're talking about, the different traits of, masculine and feminine core, I was like, man, a lot of the more feminine essence resonated with me. Like, for example, work. So when I'm at work, like I am right now, I am trying to find ways to have fun, enjoy myself, stay not bored, stay busy, stay productive, and basically anything except just get it done as fast as possible. Now, almost everybody else that I've worked with has, and this is kind of the way I've approached all my jobs, all my work. I go to work and I do my best while I'm at work to have fun and enjoy myself while I'm, doing the work. And, the mission getting accomplished or not, whatever. I'm here, I'm clocked in, I get paid by the hour. That's how I get paid, and while I'm getting paid, I try to enjoy myself and do fun things like listen to books and sing along to music in the truck. And all the other men that I've worked with have been very much, this is a very masculine trait, get the job done as fast as possible. Like, very goal-oriented. And I was like, interesting. So I approach work in a very, feminine essence sort of way. And I was also thinking about, relationships. My best, I'm usually attracted to more masculine women, and not to say that I'm not attracted to feminine women, just women in general. I like them all. I'm a guy. But, the ones that I feel like the spark right off the bat tend to be more, outgoing, masculine women. Like, definitely not shy and reserved or anything like that. And, I don't know, on down the line, a lot of the traits that the book discussed as being more masculine or more feminine, I was aligned with the feminine essence more so than the masculine. And this explains why a lot of the men's self-help books, I felt that they were missing something that was for me. Like, it's good advice and definitely applicable, but maybe not directly applicable as much as I would like them to be. And I think it's because most men's self-help books are for men who have a very masculine inner core, but that it's been repressed by society, family, religion, culture, relationships, you name it. But it's for men that have a truly masculine core that has been repressed by learned behaviors. And most men's self-help books are about kind of letting your inner man shine and going past the roadblocks you put up for that. And well, developing these masculine traits is definitely not a waste of time. Like becoming more decisive, more goal-oriented, maybe a little bit more aggressive, less passive, better at decision making, more physically, mentally, spiritually strong. All these things are good things, and I definitely need to develop them. But at the end of the day, the most masculine thing is self-awareness, so knowing yourself, and self-confidence. So knowing yourself, believing in yourself. Now here's the kicker. If your inner core is more feminine, like I believe mine to be, is the most masculine thing I can be accepting my femininity? Like, how does that work? Because the self-awareness, is going to tell me different things than it would tell a more masculine man. So, yeah, it's just something to think about. It's something I have been thinking about. I haven't completely figured this out yet. It's only been a couple days that I've been pondering this. Also, in my work I've done trying not to be a prototypical nice guy, in my men's support group and with the different books I've been reading, where was I going with that? Yeah, the No More Mr. Nice Guy stuff is also it's also based on the assumption that one has an inner core that's highly masculine, that has been suppressed and beaten down by society, family, religion, relationships, etc. And yeah, I'm kind of wondering, this could very well be true. It could be that somewhere way back as a little boy, I did have a very masculine core that was, stomped out of me by parents and religion and the world and relationships and everything. Could be. But it also could be that I just have a rather feminine essence. And if so, then I should be embracing that more so than trying to stomp it out. Because, like I was saying before, the most important part of truly becoming a man is knowing yourself and then having confidence in yourself, accepting yourself, and then being able to give your gift to the world. So, and I don't know how to tell. I can't go back to I can't delve into the inner depths of my soul and see whether my inner core is truly masculine, that's just been stomped out over the years by upbringing, life, and God, and all that stuff, or if my inner core actually is feminine. So it's not something that I can really know all right off the bat. It's something I'm really going to have to think about. But I know that I have a lot of these rather feminine traits as opposed to masculine. Like when I play games, be they board games, basketball, sparring and karate, when men play games, they compete, they try to win, they challenge. When I play games, I play them a lot more like I'm just hanging out, having fun. I don't care about winning. I mean, it's fun to win, but at the end of the day, a fun sparring match in karate or a fun board game with my friends, I really don't care if I won or lost. And to be honest, and this is hella feminine, when I win, I actually feel bad that I beat the other person a little bit. And yeah, and I'm just there like having fun, kind of like I do at work. Like I'm just at work trying to enjoy myself. When I play games, I just hang out, enjoy other people's company, try to enjoy myself. I don't have that killer instinct. I don't have that will to win. I don't have that competitiveness that is so prevalent with a more masculine prototype. So it's something to really think about. And, you know, honestly, once again, as with most things, it's probably a combination of many things. You know, nothing ever has one answer in real life. Real life is nothing like school or doctrine. Real life is not doctrinal. There's never one answer. There's never one reason. It's always a combination of so many different convergent factors that trying to find one easy answer is, you know, it's just going to frustrate you. There's never one easy answer. So, you know, I'm probably a combination of, as everybody is, of masculine and feminine, and this is something that I've got to figure out. And, you know, one more step forward on my journey to greatness.